Hello and welcome. This is Rasha and we are learning English. We were talking about spoken English and last time we talked about fluency. Today I am going to talk about pronunciation and what do we need to have a good pronunciation and to improve our pronunciation. Like any language, we have spoken English and written English. Each needs some skills that are a bit different from the other. When we speak, we need sounds, but when we write, we need letters. Okay, what's the difference then? Very well then. Actually, there is a big difference in English between letters and sounds. Let's see. We have here the English alphabet: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Or Z. Okay, these are the letters that we learned years and years ago in KG, right? We have 5 vowels and the rest are consonants. But in pronunciation, it's a bit different. Let's have a look. This is the word pronunciation. This is how we write it, and this is how we pronounce it. I know this sounds a bit strange, but let me show you something that makes things easier for you. These are the sounds of English because we have 26 letters of English, but we have 44 sounds of English. 44. We have vowels, they are not 5. In sounds, they are more than 5. And we have about 24 consonants. As you may have a look here, we have for vowels, we have short vowels, long vowels, and diphthongs, and we have voiceless and voiced and other consonants. We are going to talk about this in details, inshallah, very soon, but now I need to move on to syllables. When I put more than one sound or two sounds together, they form a syllable. And most probably it's going to be a vowel and a consonant or more than one consonant. Words are formed from syllables. So I have words of one syllable, I have words of more than one syllables. We have 2 syllables, 3 syllables, 4 syllables, and so on. Here are some words that are formed of one syllable: duck, tree, mosque, key, boy, girl, moose. You will notice that the words don't have the same number of letters. We have 4 letters, we have 3 letters, we have 5 letters. So it doesn't depend on letters, it depends on sounds. Moving on to 2 syllables words, we have a word like spider, 3 like banana, 4 like watermelon. And we have more examples with 5 and 6 syllables words. But again, it's not going to be today because today is like an introduction. I'm trying to give you the full picture. Then we are going to talk in details about all these ideas, inshallah, very soon. Now moving on to stress. Stress is very important to pronounce the word correctly. And we have word stress and we have sentence stress. Let's start with word stress. What do I mean by that? We talked about syllables, and in a word we have more than one syllable. We focus on one syllable and we don't focus on the other. The syllable that we pronounce in a louder voice, that's the stressed syllable, and the one we pronounce in softer voice, that's the unstressed. Why is that important? Let me show you 2 examples to tell you. Have a look at this: ice cream and I cream. Ice cream. Okay, the first one, the delicious something that we eat when we feel really hot, and the other one means I cry out loud. Some words has the same spelling, but actually they have two different meanings. Let's have a look at this. Record and record. Record is the best or the most remarkable of its kind. It's a noun. Let's have a look at the meaning again. The runner's time set a new record. But the other one, record, it's a verb, means to write down information so it can be used in the future. Our teacher records our attendance. We have a lot of examples like this. We have like object and object, present and present, and other examples that we can talk about later, inshallah. Moving on, sentence stress. Again, we are focusing on the most important word in the sentence. And it's the word that answers the question, what I want to focus on. Is it the doer? So it's the noun. Is it how he did it? So it's the adverb, and so on. So it's all about parts of speech. I'm going to focus on the verb, I'm going to focus on the noun, the adverb, and so on and on. Now moving to intonation. What do I mean by intonation? It is the movement of the level of the voice. We use intonation to express emotions and attitudes, or to emphasize or make less important particular things we are saying, and to signal to others the function of what we are saying. To show, for example, that we are starting or stopping speaking, or whether we are asking a question or making a statement. So when you speak, you should hear the level of your voice rising and falling in different patterns. That's intonation. Let me show you an example. He is a teacher. He is a teacher. He is a teacher. Now I guess you could notice different intonation patterns can show many different meanings with the same words, but different meanings and different impressions. Last but not least, connected speech or linking is another important part of pronunciation, because when we speak, we put words together and join them to make connected stream of sounds. So we don't use words individually. We need to connect words together when we speak. Let's have a look at this example. What is it about? What is it about? We don't actually hear a native speaker saying, what is it about? No, they actually connect the words. What is it about? Okay, that would be all for today. Today we talked about pronunciation and different aspects about pronunciation. We talked about sounds, we talked about syllables, we talked about intonation and stress. We also talked about connected speech. In brief, of course, and we are going to talk about them in details later on, inshallah. This was all about theory, and I would like you to know that practice is more important when it comes to languages. So practice is always the key, and practice always makes perfect. Thank you very much. Stay safe and see you soon, inshallah.